loved watching the chat and the stream. Which, by the way, we have been testing now for roughly 8 hours. Now past midnight here on the East Coast.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the final game of the semifinals of Infinity Gaming's B-Team Open. I'm Infinity Gaming's Morse, and I'm joined
And I'm Infinity Gaming's Shadow.
Yes, that is a fine gentleman that I am joined with, and we do have in the bottom right-hand corner of WCS Antigua Shipyard. He currently weighs in at 239 pounds with a reach of 52 inches. The Warlord! And in the upper left-hand corner, weighing in at a measly 139 pounds, but with a reach of 7 feet, it is the one, the only, OneNinja.
Sorry. We gotta make something entertaining for you guys.
By the way, while we're having this lull, just a real quick plug. I'd like to say a big shout out to Imba Coaching. If you guys are not familiar with Imba Coaching, you can check him out at imbacoaching.com. He is a top-level player, a grandmaster in HOTS and Wings of Liberty, who offers his coaching services for a very decent fee. Typically, it is $35 for an hour of coaching, but if you are a member of the Zeke community, you do get a nice discount, and members of Infinity Gaming get a discount on top of that. So if you are looking to get some pro-caliber coaching, go ahead and check him out. Let him know that we sent him your way. Also, a shout-out to our friends with Z33K, as we are partnered with them to bring you these awesome events every weekend. And, of course, Infinity Gaming. Check us out at infgaming.net. We do have a YouTube channel that you might want to check out, as well as a Facebook if you want to know what's going on and maybe don't feel like trolling the forums, as well as a weekly update. So a lot of things going on with us, a lot of opportunities for you to get involved. I encourage you to come check us out and let us help you become a better gamer.
Correct, and we just will make sure you don't actually get cannon rushed.
That was so manner. That was so manner of him earlier. Like, the guy that we had to kick out for being a Smurf, if you guys missed it, in one of his semifinal matches, he cannon rushes a dude, and the dude kind of, like, puts it away, and the guy's like, yeah, that was cheap, and he just GG's and just leaves the game.
Yeah, he leaves, and thankfully he went to a third game, but why would you Smurf? Like, are you that bad? Well, you feel that bad that you're bad? Or you think you're bad and you actually want to play against people that are worse than you? I've never actually understood that one. But in the meantime, I actually noticed while we were doing all of that back and forth, OneNinja decides to go ahead and actually attack his own supply depot for no reason.
I see that now. Taking a look at it, it is down 45 hit points. I
Yes.
really hope that that doesn't come into play later on.
It may. If we see what happened last game, this game, it just may. In the meantime, we do see an expansion coming down from OneNinja, and I'm actually surprised to see no Forge Fest expand by Warlord. This is one of those ideal maps to Forge Fest expand on.
Warlord has we sure can try, buddy.
I don't think we can actually respond to him in the chat.
Yeah, we probably shouldn't in game.
Let's just say we're rooting for you no matter what happens.
I can do that though.
The barrel. Shameless plug.
Oh, there's a little bit of shame. Not much though. Not enough to really make a difference.
I can advertise like a shameless whore, but I'm choosing not to because, hey, I'm with you guys and not actually trying to promote my own channel.
No, real quick though, Shadow. What is your Twitch account? Just so we know.
It's twitch.tv/shadowswolm. We can go ahead and, if you're watching this on the VODs, we'll put a link in the description below, and I'll go ahead and type it out here in the chat. I'm going to be streaming about 5 nights a week. I'm going to be streaming myself climbing the League of Legends ladder. They made it to where it's like StarCraft 2 now. I'll be streaming Tuesday through Thursday or Tuesday through Saturday.
We do have a 3-gate robo with almost said Colossi, but with an Immortal coming out. Only one base. We are going to see. I would have expected an expansion by now. I think he's going to be going for an Immortal Sentry.
Yeah, Mortal Sentry all-in's not uncommon, but he doesn't actually have a Warp Prism to make it as good as it could be. But he does have an Observer scouting out to see exactly what the defenses are like and see if this will play out in his hand. Because he's going to be going up against a bunker and Marines, nothing else though. There's no Marauders, there's no Hellions, no Siege Tanks. But as I'm saying this, OneNinja goes ahead and drops down the factory now. Hindsight's always 20/20, and always have the prediction to see 3 seconds in the future.
I think OneNinja may have some eagle eyes, or maybe just intuition, dropping a turret down. That turret is not going to provide sight to that Overseer. Overseer is moving out of position.
Overseer or
Observer? Observer, whatever. They both see cloaked units. We do see the Immortals and Sentries and Zealots moving out for Warlord. That is a pretty hefty force compared to what they're going to be facing, but we do have some reactors on these barracks, so we are going to be putting out 5 units at a time as a Terran.
And there's actually nothing coming out for Warlord right now. I'm surprised at this. Nothing's being built whatsoever. And that is very awkward, but he does have a proxy pylon set up and has a couple of stalkers being warped in right now. That's really the extent that he can do, otherwise he's going to be running to his own supply block. And he does drop a pylon on the low ground.
And here comes a push!
OneNinja. And I wouldn't actually be surprised to see a nice force field right there. It's going to help prevent the repairs on that bunker. See all the Marines come out of that bunker and go right back in for a split second. SCVs are pulled off the line now to try and help defend this. Looks like this might actually be a very, very good press right here. And OneNinja actually being bad on, or smack talking himself, and I guess he is delirious and he's GGing out.
And OneNinja was saying pretty much from the early get-go this evening that he was a tired panda. We're going to get set up, guys. It is going to be GSL Whirlwind in just a few moments.